Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a scene queen transformation. I already washed my hair off camera, got it prepped for what we're gonna do. I actually did cut it too. I gave myself kind of like a shaggy, modern shaggy haircut, a bunch of layers around the face. Just something really light and that's why my hair's still wet too. So we're not gonna really do any makeup yet because I am gonna be coloring my hair a little bit and we'll get into that later. But while I'm still waiting for my hair to dry, I'm going to be going in with this Dirty Lamb Tea Tree Wand. It's like a blemish relief facial oil. So I'm just gonna put that on where I'm breaking out, which is all over my forehead. I really like this. It does tingle a little bit, so if you have sensitive skin, it probably won't like it because it definitely tingles. And I'm only putting it on the spots where I break out, not on my whole face, because it does dry it out. So while that's drying, I am going to be doing my eyebrows. We want a full snatched scene queen transformation. That is what we are going to want. So I am actually going to shave my eyebrows a little bit. I'm just gonna shave a little bit of the tails off just so I can angle them up more, but not too much, because I still want to be able to go out in public and with no makeup on and not look like an alien. Okay, so just gonna we're just gonna do that, just a baby. And I'm actually just gonna shave the parts of my face where it's really peach fuzzy. If you're gonna do this, you don't want to wear any lotion. You want to put that on after. You also want your face to be clean. As you can tell, this eye is extremely arched compared to this one. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that without looking like a freak. I always go from the front of my brow and trace up to see, because that's kind of roughly where it'd be lifting. So bottom, front, and up. Oh, I'm scared to take off that much. Alright, so I'm done with my brows. I did shave some of my face, and if it doesn't look that drastic, it's because it's not. We really are not trying to be scarily drastic, because I'm scared to do it. So since I'm gonna do my hair, I want it to be basically dry, especially in the parts where I'm gonna color it. I mean, I'm not coloring my whole head. I'm just coloring only certain areas. That'll look really good with the haircut I did. So now I am just going to section off the places where I want to color. So I'm kind of doing a halo all around my head of just a really thin layer of the bottom layer, sectioning that out. I did previously, I still do, I had pink just right here and right underneath. And I'm kind of doing the same thing, except this time I'm taking more hair. So I finished sectioning my whole head. I just kind of went around the perimeter of my face and back of my head. It's probably definitely not perfect. I have one clip holding in all of this sectioning. So I'm gonna go get the colors and show you guys what they are. So I got my hair colors. Please don't at me. I am using Manic Panic. I'm just going to be mixing the hot pink with a little bit of their ultraviolet, so I can have a really cool toned hot pink, kind of fuchsia magenta moment. So I'm just going to mix those on and put them on my hair. Really nothing special, just like every other hair coloring video. And I'll be back when I have everything on. Alright, so I'm back from putting all the color in. So I just went like around my head. I kind of did fix the sectioning, but it still got kind of messed up because I didn't really do a good job. But this is one of those where if you kind of mess up, it's okay. I didn't want it to be too purpley. I still wanted it to be very pink, but more cool toned. Because when it washes out, I don't want it to be that peachy orange, you know? So I'm just gonna let this sit for half an hour. Honestly, you could let it sit for really long, and I suggest that. But I don't feel like waiting, so I'm just gonna let it sit for half an hour, rinse it out with cold water. Then I'll style my hair or just let it air dry and show you guys. I forgot to mention I did wash my hair before this, but with just shampoo and conditioner. I didn't put in any hair products whatsoever, and honestly I shouldn't have put in conditioner, but I need conditioner, so I still put in the conditioner. But I think the color holds on a lot better if you just shampoo your hair and if it's clean and not oily. So I'll be back and show you the finished results with my hair. Okay guys, so I'm back. This is my hair. It's not fully dry yet, but you get the gist. I really like it. My roots are a problem, but oh well, that's part of the look. Part of the scene queen look. So since my hair is shaggy and it's super layered, I could probably pull this over and do something like that. So that's what we're gonna do, but first we're gonna do the makeup. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in. I'm gonna start with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I actually really like this primer. I used it in the last look I did, and it turned out great. So I'm gonna do a recreation of a look I already did. It was a super grungy, smoky cut crease with a red eye for the cut crease, and I think that'd be perfect with this look, especially for the outfit I'm planning. I don't really care if it clashes with my pink hair, I really don't. So I'm going in with my Morphe palette 35R. Honestly, I'm using the darkest shade in the palette. So I'm taking that on a small rounded brush, and I'm gonna keep it almost like we'd be doing a halo eye, so just a very rounded shape and rounded blend, but I honestly might not be able to help myself and still pull it up. Okay, so I got that where I like the shape, and I think it'll blend out nicely. I'm going back into that palette, and I'm taking this super red brown shade, and we're gonna use that to blend it out. I'm like putting the color right on top of the edge of the darker brown. That'll kind of like do the blending for you. I'm gonna go back in with that darker brown and kind of soften the edges a bit. Now I'm using this Morphe, I don't know what number it is, but it looks like this, and it's a loose fluffy brush. I'm taking this third shade down from this Morphe palette. It's like a lighter, almost peachier nude, and I'm using that to blend the edges of the other brown out. You almost want your eye to look like Gerard Way, like a classy, like Gerard Way. A modern look. Alright. So now I'm gonna go in with a bright red shade. I'm gonna try this red out from my Maddie Ziegler Imagination palette. It's a pretty bright red too. It's like a satin finish. I did use this red in my halo look, but it didn't seem to really pick up. So I'm gonna go in with this super skinny, super small packing brush, and I'm going to be using my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. and just blended out the concealer. Honestly, this would be a really pretty look just by itself. So now I'm gonna go in with that red with the same brush. I'm taking that super dark brown black shade and I'm blending that into the red. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. I'll probably do the liner and lashes off camera too, but I'll come back for the brows because that's an important step in this look. Alright, so I finished the rest of my eyes off camera. So I just got the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. Not sure how much I need. And look at my bows. I got these just for the video. Well, not this video, but for making videos. So now I'm going to go in with the important part brows. I'm gonna be using my ColourPop Brow Boss. And now I'm filling in my brows like how I usually would, except I'm kind of trying to keep a straight, you want to think of it as a straight angular line going up. So from the bottom of your brow up. So I'm just going on the tail of my brows with a dark brown eyeshadow, just because the tail isn't really like, there's no hair there. I'm using LA Colors brow gel. I got this at the dollar store. So I just brush my eyebrows up as much as possible, and then I let them like set, where I let the brow gel like kind of dry, and then I just barely brush the like scraggly bits down. So I'm gonna do my face a little bit different just because I want it to look a little bit more natural. So I'm just gonna do concealer and blush, but like just no foundation basically. So I already did use that e.l.f. Putty Primer. So now I'm gonna go in with my Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and this is really close to my skin tone, so I'm just gonna like kind of spot conceal. I'm going in with my Milk Makeup Blush Stick Mini in the shade Work. So I'm just taking some of that on a flat packing brush. I honestly only like to do this when I'm not wearing foundation, just because I don't like a lot of product underneath my eyes. So now I am using my Tarte C Hydro Concealer. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer by the Beauty Crop in Tanneries. If I ever don't name a product or anything, all of the products will be down in the description, because I feel like it's annoying and super repetitive to keep naming the product, especially if I use it in a lot of my videos. I'm just putting on a little bit more blush. I'm going into my Too Faced Peppermint Mocha palette. It's really old and it smells like peppermint. I'm going in with this highlighter single, and it's called The Good Girl. It's by Lottie London. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the lower portion of my eyes. Oop. I'm taking that round, fluffy brush again. small, and I'm taking this red, blend that underneath. Kind of on the waterline almost. So now I'm going to take this small packing brush and go in with a dark brown / black and put that right on my lash line. I remember when I was a scene queen, I would just pack on as much white eyeshadow as I could on my inner corners, and I would like not even blend it out. It didn't look too bad. Honestly, maybe I'd still do the same. So we are done with the face. I'm going in with this Kylie liquid lipstick in the shade Love Bite. Now I am going in with a Kylie lipstick, and it is in the shade Almost Friday. Okay, so I already put on my shirt. I'm wearing a long sleeve kind of cropped shirt, and it has fire, rose on fire, and it says Angel. I'm gonna go put on my pants. They're bright red ripped jeans, and I'll style my hair, and I'll be right back with my transformation. Back, everything's done. I had a lot of fun transforming into a scene queen. It's not exactly scene because the hair, but if I go like this, dude, if I go like this, I'm a scene queen now. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. And if you like my video, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below or whatever. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one.